What is up, everybody, and welcome to another special episode of Monday Mayhem! Jesus! Anyways, guys, what's up?
You're Brandon, and I'm Tyler.
And I'm Rodney.
And I'm Brandon.
There we go.
And that's Tyler Rodney. Yeah, dude, this is episode 30. Episode 30.
Unbelievable,
That's
guys.
ugly.
Monday Mayhem turned 30 today.
We
And I also turned 30, not today, but this year. And that is like a big deal, you know?
Big mile marker.
Yeah.
Is what
Did it
is.
hurt?
It hurt, and I'm hurting.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
Jesus Christ, dude. It done took Tyler out. I know you need
Yeah,
to talk more
Oh
about
yeah,
your situation.
dude, guys, pray for me. I'm having back surgery Monday and Thursday, which is ridiculous. Monday they got to go in through the front of me, all the way to my back, and then I'm gonna ask them if they can take some of the fat out of me too while they're in there.
While you're cutting,
Yeah, just can you suck some of the fat out of my stomach?
Some liposuction.
Thursday, I'm going under the knife again, and it's scary, but I mean, hopefully this helps. So I'm not going to be here for probably at least 5 weeks, and so they're going to be here. They're going to try and have some guests come on. Josh quit the podcast, so you'll never see him again.
Yeah, hopefully he comes back next week.
Hopefully, but I don't know,
he's
man.
got going
He's
on.
doing his own thing, but.
Yeah,
Ronnie,
he's on vacation.
Didn't you have like a little story or something you wanted to say?
Well, it's not really a story, but check this shit out. I'm at the gas station before I get here, okay?
Okay.
And you know, you got the gas pump
Is
where
that
it
your
tells you
weight or
everything.
something?
No, this is the gas I'm getting.
1.6 ounces?
It's something. So anyway, you got that, right?
Yeah.
This little fucker was inside of there.
Was that like a wasp or something?
It was something. I'm not sure what it was, but how does it get inside
bugs
of
can
there?
get in anywhere.
Yeah, they
So
don't
that-
fucking play.
That's like
dude.
no, that's a wasp. That's a bee of some sort.
I
But,
got
where could it have gotten in there at? Like I was mesmerized by this. It
You're
made no
such a
sense to me, dude.
It sounds like something you'd be mesmerized by.
It was crazy to me.
I'm kind of mesmerized by your section over there. I guess I'll call that your section. It was my movies at one point, but you have like bubblegum droppings.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't clean
and
up after himself at all.
Aquafina. No, dude, I had to throw his cupcake wrappers away. I know, like, I'll have toys and shit everywhere, but I'm not big on trash.
That's
And-
not trash.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they look like Hershey Kisses almost. But I'm guessing that's where you spit the gum back in.
No.
No. Yeah, probably. That's what all these bugs are in here for. You keep leaving the door open while you go hike outside. And then, and then now bugs are getting here. Next, it's going to be bees because you're leaving, gum and bees
We
like
need
gum.
bees to survive.
Dude. Not in my fucking house.
You don't know that.
Dude, what
Okay.
the fuck? I ain't got no dandelions.
I
out
got
here.
a
This bitch.
conspiracy theory that it makes a lot of sense.
Does it have to do with Mac from It's Always Sunny in
No,
Philadelphia?
he's just up
he
on
just
my
happens
computer.
to be up there. You looking at
guess
the bod?
doing,
I feel it.
Different TV show. The Titanic, guys. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Titanic was owned by this guy named J.P. Morgan, which pretty common name around, with the business industry.
Captain
He owned
Morgan.
2 boats. One was the Titanic and one was called the Olympic. And the Olympic was a little bit older, a little bit run down, and actually been in a couple, accidents. So he painted over the Olympic Titanic because his plan was it was going to sink. He was going to sink the ship on purpose. And so he painted Titanic on the Olympic. It set out, and guess who was on the Titanic?
The guy.
Rose.
All his competitors in the
Jack.
business world. And J.P. Morgan was going to be on the boat, but he canceled minutes before he took off because he knew they were going to purposely sink it.
So the movie's false because he was
Yes,
on the boat
it
in
was-
the Titanic movie.
It was actually...
Oh my god!
Yes.
I've been lied to my whole fucking
So
life.
he did it for the insurance money. And one guy who worked on the boat, he actually survived the whole Titanic sinking. And on his deathbed, he says it wasn't the Titanic, it was the Olympic. So, and he said if he said anything, he'd, basically get murdered. It's crazy what people will say on their deathbeds about conspiracies and stuff like that. So the conspiracy is it wasn't actually the Titanic. He just repainted it and called it the Titanic. And changed all the numbers on it so he could get the insurance money, kill all his business competitors, and just make tons of money. That's why the name J.P. Morgan is still around today.
Now, is this Captain Morgan? That's what I was trying to figure out. Who made the Captain Morgan rum?
What happened to the Titanic?
It
never existed.
It's named the Olympic now, and it's just doing its own thing.
Jesus.
But that happened in 1912. So I mean, who knows what happened to the actual Titanic boat?
That's interesting.
He's probably still got it.
Yeah, he's probably still got it. It's probably his yacht
somewhere.
now. I mean, J.P. Morgan is like a
Titanic is a yacht, just chilling out back.
But did y'all see that shit in Miami about that?
They have to do with boats?
No, that building collapsing with 100 units in it. It was like an apartment building.
Miami Heat.
It collapsed, and like they said they could hear like people like screaming under the rubble.
Jesus
like
Christ, now I feel like a piece of shit.
I know, dude. You should
nice.
It's a real thing. Like, yeah, see, that's the guy that owned the Titanic
$25 billion
and owned the Olympic, and he purposely sank the Olympic but named it the Titanic. So
they just
genius.
pull a sticker off the
you
side.
get insurance
of it,
fraud, but. I mean, he's dead now. Probably, I'm sure he was.
No, it says he's still alive
Yeah,
at 158 years old.
Exactly,
wealthy as shit, dude. All that money, dude. Nah, speaking of deathbeds, dude, I was listening to Bill Burr's like fucking podcast, and he fucked me up with one thing he was talking about. I can't remember who the two people.
He speaks the
about.
truth, man. Bill Burr
he's
don't
like
hold
the
back,
goat, dude. But
Yeah.
he was talking about one guy that was on his deathbed, and just like all he did was just smile. Like they were trying to talk to him, and he just was like smiling as he died. And he was talking about like, I want to go like that. But then he talked about another guy, and these are both like actors. I can't remember the actor's name, so you're gonna have to excuse that part of it. But then he was talking about this other actor that had done like a whole lot, and all that actor was saying like, all that time wasted. That's all it is just a bunch of time wasted. I ruined everything. I wasted every bit of precious time. And then he kind of was like, holy shit, dude. That dude has done way more than I have.
Yeah.
And I'm Bill Burr. And he feels like that? That scares the shit out of me. Because if he feels like that, how the fuck am I going to feel? To which I'm like another pegs down, where I'm like, how the fuck am I going to feel? And that like fucked with me hardcore.
It sucks,
dude.
y'all got to deal with mortality.
Dude, here's the
You're telling me, brother.
Here's the building. Here's the condo that collapsed right here.
You still pulling your pants up to your fucking titties?
And I do what I want.
See that?
You did though, dude. He was walking around like this. I bet.
See that?
God dang.
See, dude,
Why?
buildings,
This is why I don't trust
condos.
or condoments.
I went to WKU for a year, and I stayed in this dorm. And it had, I think, like 26 floors. I was on the 6th floor, and every night I was like, dude, what if an earthquake happens? Like, dude, this building's falling on me.
6. You could have been 20
I'm
more
so
floors.
scared. Would you rather be like, I mean, you're
On
going to
the
die
bottom,
if
I'd
you're
rather
on the,
run out.
But
I
if
feel
there's
like
time,
regardless,
dude,
you're going to die. It's a catch-22.
I feel like if you're on the 26th floor, you have more like, because you're going to be on the top of the rubble.
Yeah,
and
but you're
everything.
when
But if you're under that,
when they fall
No.
apart, that's like a free fall, and you're falling on concrete.
See, I'd go up higher.
It's
and
so
then Dwayne
scary,
The Rock
Dory.
Johnson would save me. Have you
Yeah,
seen San
Skyscraper.
Andreas?
Oh, San Andreas.
No, different movie about
Alexandria
building.
Daddario is
The Rock.
one of my.
He's like, get to the top, and everything's collapsing. And he saves his ex-wife. That's all I pictured right there. Too bad life is not like a movie, because I feel for all those people. Like, you can only imagine. That's the thing about life, man, is everybody's always like, that wouldn't happen to me. You think every one of them motherfuckers didn't have that same mentality? They were thinking, that nothing bad like that would happen to me, and then boom.
Yeah,
Jesus
dude, I mean,
Christ.
you never know what's gonna happen, and
Dude,
living in condo buildings.
An asteroid or giant fucking cicada could crash
Speaking
into
of-
us right now.
Well, you got something to say, Rodney?
Oh, jeez. I had it. It's gone.
No.
He almost had 2 things to say. I was shocked. And then he overdid himself. He overheated. Let him recalibrate for a bit. You got to write it out? Is that what it is? Oh, damn. You're fucking up, dude. Do you have anything that, I'll just say it out loud. Is that movie related? You didn't have to write that down. I give some top secret information. Like,
it is.
I
It's
didn't
top
want to say
secret.
it, but that was about a movie.
They had to deal with the asteroids, so that's what made me think of it.
Dude, what you fucking thinking of? Armageddon in this bitch.
The Greenland.
Oh, yeah, that shit.
Not shit.
I haven't watched it yet.
Let's see here. Chilling.
Dude, you were the worst. You were the worst.
There's just nothing from Monday Mayhem from you, dude.
Dude, there's everything.
And I didn't even prepare this week either. Normally, I got like a gang of topics. Ever since we had that stretch where we kind of had like games, and then I had that like 21 questions. The last couple times we've done it, I'm just like, dude, I have not been prepared.
No, you haven't. It's ridiculous,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's kind of like you're rubbing off on me, dog.
Hey, I'm a shepherd.
That's what I do.
That's,
But, why were you wearing your pants up so
is
high
Okay.
earlier?
What is this? Why are we asking Rodney? Did he used to wear his pants real
No,
high?
at the
Did you
movies.
not notice
'cause
at the movie theater? He had his pants up to here. I took
Why?
a picture
these
of it.
basketball shorts, for one, the string on them is like super long, and it's one of those that like, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know how
So you had to wear it
explain
up on your belly?
So I have no ass. So therefore, like when no matter how tight my belt or my
Yeah, your
whatever's
pants will
are,
still
they
go
still
down.
fall.
Yeah.
So in
You
order
gotta get
for them
that
not to
ass
fall,
in shape, bro.
I pull them up and then I tighten them real good. And
And
then
then
yeah, I
you're-
might look like an old man, but they stay up.
You didn't see this is how he was walking
Oh,
around. I took a picture. I was like, "Do you even
Dude,
see
it
yourself?"
looks like you got a
in
wedgie too.
Oh,
Let me
dude,
see.
that's
Look like, did he pose for that picture?
I think he did.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's up in his ass crack for sure. He's like, "Hang on, did you get me?" I'm like, "I mean, it don't have to be like it's not like you're on a fucking runway for fucking
gotta be
wedgie
official.
shots, dude."
It's got to be official.
You almost want to bring that up to the camera. But I
No,
guess
just
you
send
could
it to me. I'll edit
you.
it in. I'll full screen it.
And what's weird is that doesn't even do it justice. I guess because he's like posing, but when he was walking around, dude, it just looked ridiculous, dude. He looked like a 90-year-old man in those pants. I was like, what am I doing? I can't be seen.
They're
with
building
this
a
guy.
new. I forgot the name of the building. Damn it! I need to start writing shit down.
You don't know shit. I'm encouraged by you starting conversations, but at the same time, I'm like, they're going nowhere. You get like 3 words in, and you're like, oh, nope, can't do that. Either it doesn't apply, or my memory has failed me once again. What do we got
They're
here,
building a
Rodney?
new building behind
Is
Steak
this
and
a-
Shake.
Is this a fucking what's the word for it? Oh my god, architect comment?
Well, I mean, architects had something to do with it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you were like stuck on something, and you were like, "Oh yeah, they're building a new building downtown. The architecture, fantastic." I'm like, don't force it, dude. Don't force.
No, they're
building
building a new building behind Steak and Shake, and it
But-
makes me wonder if they're going to tear down Steak and Shake.
and put up
Why
a
is Steak and
better
Shake out of business?
dude.
Yeah,
Why
all
don't
of
they
them.
just take
Do
all
y'all
of
have
them?
Yes.
Steak and Shakes?
Steak and Shake's done.
This is bullshit.
Really?
Yeah. It sucks. It's really bad because Steak and
Dude.
Shake would be right. Well, I don't know.
Nah,
Home
we're
Run
gonna talk
Burger
about
though.
movies again.
No. We're not. We're
No,
gonna
yeah,
exclude
Home
that
Run-
part of
Home
it.
Run Burgers.
Home Run. If y'all never been to Home Run Burgers on Hurstbourne across the street,
If you're from
in the same
Louisville.
parking lot as
The movie
the theater,
The theater. whatever,
Stony
use the word
Brook,
movie.
Hurstbourne.
I just did again. Jesus.
bro, their food is fire. Every time I get food there, it's it's always good, and I get something different every time, and it's every time
At
it's
Home
good.
Run?
Yeah.
I'm
Every
stuck on
time.
the
Dude, I'm
fucking
freaking bummed Steak and Shakes out of
the
business, dude.
jalapeno burgers.
I didn't even know that. I
Delicious.
would have got my last Frisco melt there.
No, it's good shit.
Dude, Frisco melts are legit. They're so freaking good.
I'm
Dude,
pretty
I'd
sure.
get like the 3 for $3 or some shit. You'd get that was like 3 for $5 or some crazy. You get like a triple steak burger for like $3 or some shit.
Oh, this one's open.
The shakes are good as shit too. I think it's just a bunch of
Lewis and Clark in Clarksville, Indiana. It's the closest one open.
Go.
we need to do a visit there.
Hey, y'all might be from Indiana if you're watching this. So you'd be good.
I know some people from Indiana.
Dude, you can buy one of
Me
the
too.
Steak and Shake
Fact.
franchises for $10,000.
I thought that said $10. I was like, what?
Bro,
I got
you
that in
can
my
own
wallet
your own
right
Steak and Shake
now.
for $10,000 right now. I'm about to do that.
Are we thinking about putting our money together?
No, I'm gonna do it, and then you all
You
can
got
work
10
for
grand
me.
laying around that you don't.
It's not laying around. It's floating. Don't
You
worry
really
about
can
it. It's
own
up
your
there.
own Steak and Shake
For $10,000 total
Dude, should
investment.
we invest?
I don't see why not.
Dude, if we put one in Mount Washington, I bet it'd be popping.
No, that'd be terrible. There's no
Shepherdsville?
movie theaters out there.
It don't have to be by a movie theater. Not every food
We'll
has to be
open it
by a
up
movie.
next door.
You have to eat Steak and Shake
All right,
before
dude.
a movie or after
All
a
right,
movie.
look, we'll start a Steak and Shake. We'll make money from that, and then we'll open our own
Why are
movie
we
theater.
investing in a chain that's like closing down left?
It
and
closed
right?
down because of only reason it closed down was because of COVID.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
COVID shut it down. So we can for 10,000, and y'all don't do this. We're doing this.
Yeah, don't listen to us.
We can apply it right now.
Are we about to do this? That's what we do on Monday Mayhem. Like, let's fucking go, 10 grand. I kind of regret doing
We
this.
have
I'm not gonna lie.
to make an international phone call real quick.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, we have to visit the headquarters, dude. Oh shit.
We
Yeah,
gotta,
are we ready for
We got to
this?
get interviewed.
They look
by
at
the-
us and be like,
No.
well, then again, what are they gonna say? Like, you're not fast food material. Like, what? Either way.
The steps are the application and then an initial meeting where you meet with development executive to discuss qualifications and geographical preferences. Then you visit the headquarters, which is
dude.
somewhere in the U.S.
That's where you get dome. I heard.
And then you get the franchise approval. Then you get dude, there's so many steps. Site consultation and then the opening.
Yeah, that's like 6 steps, dude. I can't do this.
I don't want to visit the headquarters.
I just think it's hilarious how $10,000, I'm in there, dude. You click on it, there's 6 things you got to do. You're like,
$10,000. Like you can literally make that money back in.
I know, but you
like
guys,
2 hours.
That's hilarious. If y'all don't think it's funny, y'all are retarded.
What'd you say?
You didn't even hear me?
No, I was reading.
That's that's hilarious to me. You see like $10,000. I got $10,000. You click on it, you're like, there's like 6 things I got to do. Yeah, never mind.
It seems like a lot.
The thousands of dollars, whatever, 6 things. You're asking too much now. I don't know. It was cool while it lasted, but I gotta like fill out an application. I gotta go somewhere. Good Lord. This is why like Uber Eats is just fucking killing it.
They're
People,
awful,
like I'll
dude.
spend $50 on a motherfucking fillet of fish, but I won't go up the street.
You're giving them so much money. Dude.
You get a fillet of fish at McDonald's?
No, I don't.
I was
I'm
about
just
to
using a stupid
say, dude,
example.
that's
I'm trying to make it sound as dumb
nasty.
as possible.
What is a good fish fast food place?
Most people would say a fillet of fish
Shepherdsville?
is fire, actually.
What in Shepherd? Long John Silver's?
The Inn, Fish Inn in Shepherdsville.
I mean, like a fast food place like Long John Silver, Moby Dick.
Ew.
Well, no,
like,
that-
Long John
who's
is
keeping
awful.
them in business, dude?
Time
The
out.
fish
time out.
companies.
Moby Dick, dude. Dude, what's weird about Moby Dick? You'll go to some locations.
He
There's
said-
nobody there. What? What's
There's-
weird about Moby Dick?
No.
There's
Okay.
never anyone at Moby
No,
Dick or Long John
there
Silver.
is random Moby Dicks though that are fucking packed.
That's weird.
It is weird. It's like 1 out of every 4 is packed. The other 3, it's like we don't get
That hungry pelican?
Oh, it's a hungry pelican. All right.
Like, what do they even sell there? Like, how is that still in business?
I don't know. I haven't heard of
What's
it.
a hungry pelican?
It's a pelican that's hungry.
You don't
yeah.
you don't ever see it on Bardstown Road on the way
Well,
here?
I don't
It's on the
ever
left.
go. I don't take Bardstown Road.
I
Oh.
kind of want to circle back to the fillet of fish. I want nothing to do with it, but I'd say objectively, that's definitely a good fast food sandwich.
I've never had it.
Well, I
I've
know,
never-
but there's people who go to bat for the fillet of fish. I've heard tons of people like, "Oh my god, get a fillet of fish."
Maybe
Like,
I should try it.
my dad.
I'm too high
loves a
class,
fillet of
dude. I
fish.
gotta go like a Red Lobster. Do y'all
Oh.
like seafood?
I
Actually,
I love seafood, but I
It's
can
so
only
good.
handle it in doses because I went to Red Lobster when I was like 3 years old, and everybody got. I thought at the time I was like, I'm seasick. They're like, that's not a thing.
it's not how it works.
But we had food poisoning. So,
Oh, dude.
I
that
still
sucks.
remember this to this fucking day. I remember because back then when I was like 3, 4, 5 years old, the oldest, I remember I was terrified of throwing up. Like, I didn't want anything to do with it. It freaked me the fuck out.
I hate throwing up.
I don't mind it now. I mean, I'm not like, yeah, let's puke, but I'm not, like, it doesn't freak me out. It. But back then, I was terrified of it, so I'd hold it in even if, like, I knew I felt horrible. And I still, to this day, remember my stomach, dude. I don't know if I've ever felt that fucking bad. At least maybe it was more dramatized. I was so young. But I remember even being at the fucking restaurant. Like, my mom found, like, a hair in her food, and my dad was like, oh, it's all good. And we went home, and I remember sitting on the couch watching, like, the Wonder Years and being like, I'm about to throw up everywhere, and I can't stop it. I don't want to do this. Like, I was probably crying and everything. And then I remember Mr. Magoo came on.
Great
and this
movie.
is towards the end of Mr. Magoo. He goes over a waterfall in like a white wedding dress. As he was going over the waterfall in a white wedding dress, I like went like it was like simultaneous. Something about him going down that it raised it in my stomach as well, and I threw up all over.
Dude, I think I got food poisoning from a corn dog once, and
a corn dog. That's the only time
not
I've
a corn
had
dog,
food
dude. I love
poisoning
corn
was
dogs.
then.
I mean chili
Luckily.
dog, a chili dog.
Dude.
Oh, that sounds like a great thing to throw up. Probably I'd never want to eat a chili dog again after
I did it for like 20 years. I just had probably my first chili dog after 20 years, probably like 6 months ago.
You're like, damn, that was good.
It was still not that great.
Yeah.
Chili dogs ain't that great.
Probably because you're still sick of
Yeah,
that.
I don't like them.
We
Throw
went
some
to
shredded cheese on that bitch.
the Bullitt County Fair last weekend.
It was
And,
last weekend?
Yeah, I
like,
almost threw
man, I wanted to
up.
go to that.
Dude, it wasn't. There was only like 3 or 4 rides.
Yeah, you
that
don't
were-
ride the rides.
The Scrambler?
Bro.
Was the Scrambler
Yes,
there?
yes, it
That's my
was.
favorite
You
ride.
don't
I
ride
like
them.
roller coasters.
We got on the
Have you seen the
gravity.
people that put them together?
The
No.
gravities was up. Yeah,
Well, I
they're
got
all
on the.
high
Almost
on meth.
threw up.
They're all on meth.
It's a Bullitt
Oh yeah,
County
you could
Fair.
definitely see. Yeah, you can tell they were fucked up.
You can literally, I was on the Scrambler there one time, and I could literally see a bolt shaking like this, like, and it was wedging its way further out.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
afterwards, this little kid went fucking flying into the
Oh
stratosphere.
yeah, bro. Did he fly?
No, that's all a lie.
Oh,
But that's kind of what I think in my head while I'm riding it.
well, that's okay though.
Do y'all still like roller coasters now?
do.
Dude, I never liked roller coasters.
You didn't. You didn't
I'm
ever
not a
like
fan
them?
of it, dude. It trips me the fuck
Love 'em.
out.
See, I like some of them.
I think I've just
last-
seen too much crazy shit about it.
Yeah.
Like my
Final
mom,
Destination.
like my mom when she before then, like I remember the first roller coaster I went on was like the Twisted Sisters ride, the wooden roller coaster, and I was a little kid and I wasn't even tall enough to ride. I kind of like cheated, did like
Yeah.
tippy toes or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they looked down at my feet, I went down. They looked back up, I went up.
Dude, how do wooden roller coasters like
Oh my
still
Lord.
work?
They
There's got to
beat
be
the
so
shit
much
out of you, dude.
maintenance on them.
Well, they shut that one down because it kept hurting too many people.
Oh, my
What's
Lord.
the place? I think it's in Indiana or Ohio. What is that amusement
Cedar
park?
Point,
No,
Holiday World?
No,
Santa Claus, Indiana.
I got more to say.
no.
though,
It's
on
a
my
amusement
topic.
park,
Oh, Kings Island.
Kings Island.
That,
Yeah.
that place
Yeah.
is dope.
I blacked out on like the first roller coaster I got on. I don't know if it's because I didn't eat or drink any water, but I just kept blacking out, and I was like, dude, I can't fit in these things no more.
No, they're fucked up. But I think what fucked me up is like I cheated to get on that ride and I loved every second of it. But then my mom took like that one case. She was like a paralegal. She wasn't like the lawyer for it, but she was a paralegal and had to get a lot of information on it. When that girl lost her legs on the elevator.
Oh yeah, that was a
and
big.
that, yeah, she had like
I thought it was just her feet.
it was. I can't remember what it was. I think it is.
Did
her
she lose
legs,
both
though.
legs or one leg?
I
It was
can't
just
remember.
one.
But she lost the leg. You just said it was her feet.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Well,
I
'cause
think it was her leg, but I can't remember.
It
She
was her leg.
She was working on that case, and like I think like hearing about that and everything.
How much
I just
money
got,
did
like,
she get from that?
I don't
Billions.
know. I just got scarred from that whole situation.
Would you
after.
take your leg to get millions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
You
take
lose.
it.
You lose.
Dude,
a
then I
leg,
get a
so-
bionicle leg. It's a win-win all around.
just one leg.
A
about two?
bionicle though. That's even better. Catch me
probably
if
be
you
in a
can,
wheelchair.
dude.
Totally bionicle. It'd be like Forrest Gump out there, except they don't fall.
You'd rather
Monster.
lose your legs or your arms.
Legs.
100%. Like
Legs.
no
I
question.
don't do much with my legs other than walk.
Yeah, it's not that
pretty important.
Well, I'm actually practicing Wing Chun now, so
Are you really, or
yeah,
are you just
no,
making
for
shit
real.
up? But are you practicing and you're like
I
a little
I
apartment
know how to
by
do
yourself?
one movement of one form.
What does that even mean?
It means I can do one
Yeah.
thing. I mean,
can you do it right now?
I don't want to hurt everybody.
I remember Long's martial arts.
It's kind of like that. You start here, and then you punch out.
You gotta
open.
Bring this one in like that. And you gotta go.
Man, y'all are ridiculous.
Well, that's karate.
Yeah, I just remember doing
pathetic karate.
Are you actually going somewhere and training?
You saw what Scott Atkins did to all of those guys.
Me and Jamie are going to start going to it's a kung fu school in downtown Louisville, and they actually teach.
Dude, them places are cool, but they're expensive.
$20 a session, month? Or if you want to do the monthly is like
$80.
It's like $300 every 3 months.
It's $240 every 3 months at this place.
That's silly,
I mean, dude,
$240 for 3 months.
Because like I've wanted to train like either jiu-jitsu or like MMA, and them places are like $120 a month.
I'm sorry, $80 a month is expensive.
Yeah. No, it's $240 for 3 months.
Dude, that's $80.
Oh, is it?
A month.
80,
it's not bad.
240.
To learn Wing Chun, going like what 2 times a week.
When are you ever gonna use that? You just want to just be able to tell people that
he's gonna get in a fight at the movie theater one time.
You get your ass kicked.
I told you.
He's gonna get his ass kicked one night.
No,
he's doing Wing Chun.
This motherfucker tried to use Wing Chun.
The dude just tackles him. And
dude, I'm 30 years old. I need to learn some like kung fu martial art. And as much respect as I have for martial arts,
just watch like YouTube tutorials.
I do. I'm getting started before I get there, so I don't look stupid when I get there.
You're so, dude.
Genius.
Yeah, do y'all like UFC fights?
He's gonna be in the whole white fucking robe with the belt. He's gonna have this fucking beanie on.
For sure, dude. Do y'all like UFC fights?
Like,
why don't y'all ever come over to my house and watch the UFC?
Because we don't like you. No, I'm just like, wouldn't that be some shit? It's like we just use it.
Fine, dude.
I've done that before.
Just use me for my TV.
Who's the next fight?
Use it for your TV.
Because I know the next fight I'm getting is Wilder Fury 3.
That's
I like UFC. I'm just not like die.
No, I know it's boxing. I'm just saying that's the next fight I'm ordering.
No, I mean, dude, I've came over for UFC fights for sure a few times.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't you come over to my house for a fight?
Me?
I've never.
Yeah.
Or was it? Yeah, it was poker. It was a poker night, wasn't it?
It was me and Mike Carter. We got in a fight in your front yard.
Who the fuck? I thought you came over to my house.
No, I was not
Didn't
there.
You've never been to the...
The next fights are tomorrow. They start at... Well, the prelims start at 1, and then the main fights start at 4. But, I mean, no one, like, real good's fighting.
Yeah, that was pretty early times.
Yeah. But, dude, I love UFC. I try to watch every single one of them. Y'all need to come over and watch them some night.
I'm not allowed to be around fighting.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Of all time?
Of now.
Nate Diaz.
Me too.
And Rose Namajunas. And
I think Nate
Diaz
is my favorite fighter.
I love Amanda Nunes. She's just...
He's trained a little bit with Van Damme, so I'm like...
Dude, Nate Diaz is just... He goes out there and, like, it's a fight every time.
Attitude. He just don't give a fuck.
I mean, yeah, win or lose, dude, he just, like... My all-time favorite is...
He still talks shit. Like, you never see that moment where he kind of like, oh, damn, I got put in my place. He don't give a fuck. Yeah. He loses. He's
my all-time favorite is Forrest Griffin, though.
Really?
That's a good pick.
Dude, he's such a cool dude. Like, I've read 2 of his books that he's wrote, and he's just
Who's
a crazy...
my favorite fighter?
Mine's St. Pierre all day, GSP.
Really? You're one of them?
He's a big Van Damme guy, too. Damn.
Dude, he was unstoppable, bro. The only person that beat him was Matt Hughes. And, well, no, because he lost 2 fights in his... Was it Sarah and Hughes?
Sarah beat him for the title.
Yeah, that's...
Which is the greatest upset.
But Matt Hughes is a badass,
Matt
too,
Hughes
though.
was dope. And then Matt Hughes freaking got hit by a train, dude.
Talk about a fight he lost the other day. How he was talking about he didn't take it as serious, which of course...
George St. Pierre?
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Sarah or not.
Of course you would say that. Like, I didn't take it serious. That's
what I was going to say.
You
like, you could easily
that's your excuse.
Well, I think it was a fight before then, actually. Because I didn't take it that way because of the way he worded it. He was talking about how he got beat like that, and he came back out after he got, like, laid out, and he got rocked, and he came back out, let his, like, emotions and his like
emotions take over.
What is the word?
Adrenaline?
Not adrenaline.
Apathy?
No, definitely not apathy.
Steroids.
I think somebody just got shot.
People like
that's why we need you to learn. Go out there with your Wing Chun, dude. Solve it.
I could right now.
his ego. There you go.
Oh,
His
okay.
ego. He said he let his ego get in the way, and he got up too fast, didn't recollect, and kind of like let himself regain consciousness fully, and he got beat by somebody.
Do y'all think y'all know who Amanda Nunes
Saint
is?
Pierre. He lost to somebody in that way. I can't remember who he was talking about. Yeah.
Do you
Amanda
think you could take Amanda Nunes?
No, dude.
Okay, good.
I take her.
I was
out.
hoping y'all weren't like some friends that I have. Like, dude, I would
We've
knock
talked
her
about
out.
this before, dude.
Like,
It's
no.
stupid. Like
No.
she probably kick all three.
She's
of our
trained to
asses.
beat the shit out of us.
Like I feel like I can
She's
scrap
so
on a basic
freaking
level.
intimidating.
But not
No, dude.
Not a chick.
How long
that
do you
knows how
think
to
you would
whoop ass.
last in a fight with Amanda? Under a minute?
Probably a solid round.
No fucking
Yeah.
way.
I don't even
There's
know
no
that.
Dude,
way.
I already know how to block in Wing Chun. I'm good.
Oh my god.
I've been studying.
You're
on
one of them
YouTube for
guys,
2
dude.
days.
She's beating up other women fighters that would beat us in under a minute. Like Ronda Rousey, Chris Cyborg, who's basically a
Ronda
cyborg and a man.
destroyed her the first time.
Who?
Nunes.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she
They
did.
never fought the first time.
Bullshit. They have had might be 2 or 3 fights.
They're both googling at the same time. Who will win this fight? The fight to figure out if Ronda Rousey beat the shit out of Amanda Nunes.
Oh, they did fight twice.
Yeah. The first time Rousey destroyed her, Ronda destroyed her, and the second time Nunes got her. And there's supposed to be a trilogy fight, but
There
Ronda,
ain't gonna be no trilogy fight.
No,
Ronda
because
Rousey is
Ronda
done,
got
dude.
beat up, dude,
She-
so many times.
Fast and the Furious, Expendables, all that.
Dude, she's done. She's
She's
making her
over.
money. And like
What about
the
what do you think about
WWE.
Clay Guida?
I think she.
Dude, I love him. He goes out there. He's a
He's
wild
one of
man.
my favorites. Yeah. Anytime I play a UFC game, he's who I use.
That's something, dude. I don't play UFC games anymore, and UFC games are fun as
Dude, they
fuck.
are.
Like,
Dude,
when you rock a motherfucker with a kick.
Yeah.
Dude, I
It's so
spend
fun.
I
It's
spend
like-
like an hour and a half creating my character, and I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's start easy. Let's go undefeated.
Are you
And
not
become
good
champ,
at
and then I can just get my ass kicked first fight.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I'm not
Why-
good at that
You're
game.
just not good at video games. Son.
No, I'm
Dude,
not.
Dude, I'm good at that.
I'm good at like Grand
I'm
Theft Auto.
I think I'm just naturally good at fighting games because we're about to have Jordan Rogers on here, and that literally the last time we hung out, he brought over UFC, and I was like, dude, I ain't played this in like 3 UFCs ago, and he was like, oh, dude, we'll load it up. And we waited like a whole fucking hour for it to go to my PlayStation, and then I was like, I think he won the first fight, but then after that I was beating him. He's like, how are you beating me? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I'm naturally gifted at these kind of games. Like, it don't matter if I ain't played it in 3 years. Like, I don't need to know every combo or everybody's special move. I know timing. I know when to attack and when not to.
Yeah, their
will
last
beat
fight,
your
Amanda
ass in
Nunes
UFC
beat
game.
Ronda Rousey.
Oh,
And
let's do it, dude. We're at the fucking broadcast.
Amanda
section
Nunes
now.
beat Ronda Rousey in 48 seconds last time.
Yeah.
KO.
Dude, that was after she got beat up by Holly Holm. Dude.
Yeah, she lost back
Ronda,
to back.
after that Holly Holm fight.
Ronda
though,
was so
never the
cocky
same,
and just
dude.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I thought that was like when Holly Holm knocked her out. I was like, dude.
I was watching that live.
Me too,
dude.
I
dude.
didn't see it
It was
live.
dope.
I was like,
Because Ronda's so intense and just
Yeah.
like it's like
She fell
it's
so
kind of
hard.
cringy how intense she is. Like, settle down. Like, have some.
I was at a hookah cafe when I saw the highlights of that. I think I was with Josh actually.
Josh.
Wherever he
Josh.
is.
Josh ain't. We kicked him off the podcast.
Yeah. I remember seeing that though, and like in my mind, I was like, "Damn, that looked bad." But every dog has its day. She'll be back, and it's like she was never the same. After
No,
that,
she wasn't.
dude.
She was scared, dude.
She missed a full
She's like,
year.
"Oh, so that's what it's like getting popped." Jesus. Yeah,
she missed a full year. She wouldn't do interviews or anything.
God.
Fighting, man, them guys are.
Well, that's the thing.
What
too.
about, like-
People lose their passion, man? You see it all the time. There's some people that can blow up, get famous, do all that shit, and then they can push forward and do more and still have that same hunger to be the best once they are the best. And there's other people, once they've achieved it all and they've gotten everything, they just don't have that chip on their shoulder anymore, and you can visibly see it. They just fall off.
What about this Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley?
I
We
wish
talked
they
about
just
that a
stop
little
with this
bit.
shit.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Dude, I think
I still
Woodley's
think
gonna
Woodley's
be.
going to win.
Woodley,
too.
Woodley's gonna win it, but I just wish they would, because you heard about, what is it? Logan wants to fight Tyson.
Yeah, I want that to happen. So
Stop
dude,
it, dude.
He would get murdered.
50-something.
Logan's like, dude, he's old. And I was like, have you seen Mike Tyson train though?
Dude.
Did you see Mike Tyson
versus Roy Jones?
Fight, dude? I mean,
yeah, but that wasn't.
I haven't even watched the fight with him and Roy.
Even
Roy
then,
Jones.
dude, like Mike looked like he was on another level. And Roy Jones ain't like completely out of shape. Dude.
No,
Roy
dude.
Jones still keeps up with his shit too.
If you watch like Mike Tyson training videos, it's scary.
Yeah.
He still is. Yeah.
He's like one of the. Who's the scariest human being you think you could come run face to face?
Mike Tyson in his prime is definitely up there.
Mike Tyson, like who's like a very intimidating person that. Mike Tyson, I would say, well, Francis Ngannou, but I feel like he's a nice person. But Mike Tyson, you never know if he's just going to fly off the handle and just murder you by accident.
I eat your children.
Yeah, dude. That, like, there was a question. It was like, would you rather fight Mike Tyson or talk like Mike Tyson for a year? Like, what
I'd rather fight him.
Would you rather fight him? I would too, just to see how fast.
You definitely would rather talk like Mike Tyson for a year.
Because if you fight him, talking like him.
Exactly. If you get laid out by him, that's how you're going to sound.
Well, here's the thing. How's it going to happen if I lay him out?
Oh, God.
You're just full of false confidence.
No false.
And out of your...
I'm like the wing.
We have to deal with this.
Chun.
We have to deal with Rodney like this 24/7. If you read our group chats... Rodney is so
a few greatest hits in the edit just going down.
Oh yeah,
it can be so annoying sometimes. It's just like get it together.
What happened?
What just happened? What did just happen? I don't remember.
Did you see the tables out back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Had a party, and they're still sitting there. They didn't just appear. That's
interesting.
You got invited. If you're saying.
I didn't have any kind of invitation at all.
You did though.
From who?
From you, and then I even.
I gave myself an invitation. That's probably why I didn't show up because I felt like an asshole for inviting myself.
You shouldn't do that for sure. But no, we invited you, and then later on when I got closer, we invited you again. And then how in the world?
I don't know.
And then that just threw off my whole train of thought.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm just locked into that now. Why? And damn, what were we talking about? Your invitation. Then we followed up after we already invited you.
Wait, what are we talking for? What?
You really forgot.
No, for what? No, because I'm curious
birthday.
now. Oh shit! I had what the?
And then I wrote you. I was like, dude, if you're done, you can still come over. We're still partying. And
what was I doing?
You read my message and didn't reply back. I was like, I'm not gonna like beg the dude to come over.
I have to look.
He's busy.
No,
I had a wedding.
We had something to. I wouldn't have.
Don't you always, Tyler? Were you giving another best man speech?
Dude, this
guy.
Dude, I'm the best man king.
I hear you, dude. I butchered a bit. I'm usually like an overly confident person. I like butchered Remy's best man speech.
Did you prepare for it? Did you write it?
No,
or you just thought you'd wing it?
No, it's not even that. I'm good at winging it. But the thing is this is what happened. We got absolutely shit-faced.
Oh, and then you had to get up in front of everybody?
And then the next day, like, I almost had, like, the shakes, like, going into the mat. Like, I just felt, like, off and fucked up. Like, I felt like I needed to puke. And I was staring at everybody, and I was like, I'm dehydrated and I'm about to die standing here.
And then you had to give a speech.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah. Like Remy even's like, dude, you're a rapper, dude. Like, calm down. Like, why are you freaking out? I'm like, dude, you know me. I'm not like freaking out. I'm just fucking.
I'm like, drunk as fuck.
I'm like, I might still be drunk. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Where are we?
Yeah.
Pulling him aside, like, no.
Dude, I love weddings.
Yeah,
especially if they're like like your best friend get married. It's a fun time usually.
Oh, for sure, dude. I really haven't had. Well, I've had best friends get married for sure. Most of them just haven't done the big wedding thing that I can think of off the top of my head. Remy did, but that's about it. Everybody else is like single or just in a relationship, or it was like we're just going to the courthouse.
I'll get married one of these days, and you might be invited. We'll see.
All right, dude. I got that best man speech ready. It's like we start like arguing, like I'm the best man. It's like actually none of y'all are the best man.
Who would be your best man, Remy?
Who?
Your best man if you got married again.
I'm married again.
Who was your best man? How was your wedding? What?
Remy was there, and that was like it. Really.
That was it. You didn't
he
think
was
to
sitting
him?
on the couch, and I can't remember if my dad was there or not. Maybe
He was just sitting on the couch. Like, where'd you get married at? Like,
in my apartment.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that work? Like, did you have?
We knew we had somebody that was like an ordained person, and he came to the apartment.
Dude, that's the way to do it. Get married in your apartment, just chill and get drunk in your own apartment after.
Yeah, and then we went out after that to like the mall, and we were gonna go out to like a club or something, but then it fell through, and then we came back to the apartment and spent the day with each other.
When Corey got married, we all
It
went
don't work like that,
after
though. They
to.
won't let it go. She thinks we're fucking everything up, and she hadn't had her big wedding, which I'm still down with, but I'm like, man, we got so much other shit going on. How do I prioritize this?
Well, first things first, podcast is number one. Then getting married is.
Got to buy another TV that's
Number
like
two.
75 inches at least.
I was thinking about your TV. I was like, dude, you gotta be careful when Arya gets a little older and gets a little crazier and starts throwing
she's already
shit
like that. She already throws shit
at the
and
TV.
and she draws on shit, but she knows like
like
I rip her ass, dude. If she even got like she even sees me like one time I got close. She's like, "No touch TV."
Oh, she's
no touch.
Okay.
And then she's telling me, I'm like, "You're exactly right,
dude.
Good
That's
fucking
smart.
girl."
I'm scared. Like my dogs, they'll get like a toy and they'll like shake it and then let it go and it just like flies. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day I get called like Arya drew all over your TV, and I'm gonna because I mean Arya. I'll be honest, like a lot of people don't like, especially like hitting their daughters. I'll slap her across the face. And I'm just like, it's never that bad, obviously, but no, like I definitely spank Arya.
What's the word on your TV situation,
Got to,
Rodney?
dude. Got to.
Are you ever gonna get that projector that you've been talking about for years?
Yeah, as soon as we get a house, it's already in the planning.
You gonna shack up with Freeman?
Dude, no.
He's
No,
like I
thing-
said, we're in the house.
It's
It
like
was in the planning.
I'm in between because the size I want is 26 feet in
What?
diagonal. Yeah, that's a 300-inch screen. And but
that's like as big as that wall.
IMAX is 72. So
Are you gonna have a wall that big?
I'm gonna have my own. I'm literally getting. You know how you can build those what do they call like shed things? You can custom
Sheds.
Not a shed. It's not a shed.
Shed
It's
things.
like
It's
a,
like a shed thing. Just a shed.
oh, like a pole barn kind of deal.
A pole
But-
barn. I don't even know what that
yeah.
is.
It's
You
but
gotta
it's
tell us
like
about
I'm
that. Maybe I'm not country enough for that word.
I'm gonna have like one built to
a
where
pagoda.
it's like half podcast, half
A
theater.
gazebo.
Yeah, just like it.
That's
Minus
like
the bar of soap.
bar of soap. Do you know what a gazebo is?
Yeah, it's what you use to put your floofas in the shower.
Oh, that's another name for a gazebo. That's insane. A gazebo is like a little fucking platform you can sit on.
Underwater?
No, motherfucker. Like the church. What's that church?
St. Helens?
There's a church in Mount Washington. Do you know what a gazebo is?
Yeah, I know what a gazebo is.
Yeah. What's that church? South. It's a church in Mount Washington.
I don't know.
There's a gazebo outside of it. I used to play basketball over there all the time. That was like the one place in Mount Washington.
CLC?
Yeah.
That's
There's
a gazebo.
Yeah, there's a gazebo outside of it. I don't know where you'd put a
But
TV.
but yeah, he can't. That ain't no TV.
Yeah, and you were just like, yeah, where you put soap. Of course.
Yeah, I've never seen one of those though.
You have, I'm sure.
Dude,
Nice
if
little
you
chill
just
spot.
get like a detached garage like Brandon, dude, you'd be set.
That's basically what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like that, but it's gonna be like
garage?
sheet metal instead of like brick or whatever.
Are you telling me I should get a theater in my garage?
Yes.
But I'm gonna soundproof it and everything.
Where at, though? Just hang it in the middle of the garage?
Bro, I've been telling you to use that garage since you
Dude, that
moved
garage
in
would be
here.
so dope. You could put like sectional couches in there. You could have like one thing for just TV
We actually have a
viewing,
couple couches
and then
already.
another
in there.
thing for just the podcast. We could
It's so
sit on a
spider-ridden,
couch, sit on a big couch instead of sitting in these chairs with the table. I think you could do a lot in that garage.
That should be.
If it just had AC and you could hook electrical out to it, you'd be good to go.
See, I'm good on the podcast shit. I think we got more than enough room in here for real.
Well, you can get a theater built out there.
I don't know.
I mean, technically, we could. Yeah, I think we're good actually. I don't feel fucked up over here. Are you telling me off?
You could buy more and more dolls.
Dolls. That was a project, so I could look.
I didn't see the Bruce Lee thing. That's dope.
Which Bruce Lee thing?
The mural up there.
He's lying.
You're full of
He's
shit.
pulling a Rodney, guys. This is what we deal with.
Yeah, you edited this. You'd be editing all these videos. And
What's a gazebo?
Oh, you talking about? That's basically like it now. All your pills.
Oh, did you hear the news?
Gazebos.
It Chapter 3 is coming out in 2023.
Oh yeah, they got Alexander Skarsgård to play Pennywise Jr.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of
See,
this
It
shit.
Chapter 3 release date.
How have I not heard of this?
I'm just making it up. I just hope it happens.
I was about to say, I was like, this
So
is
bad,
impossible.
Who's
Hey, it came out
Pennywise's?
already.
Who's Pennywise's daughter? Kirsch.
Oh, dude, Kirsch. No, that's a villain.
His
Right
daughter
there.
No,
of Bob
Muschietti said he did want to do like an origin on him.
I'd like to see that. for
Dude,
sure.
I'd want to see anything with Pennywise. I
What
don't
do you like the
care.
It movies?
Dude, they're like my favorite horror movies.
Oh shit.
Dude, and a lot of people that I've talked to said that The Conjuring 3 was super good.
I
I didn't enjoy
didn't
it
see
really
it.
at all.
I liked it a lot.
It was a very average movie to me.
Well, I guess because you saw it in theaters.
IMAX.
I think I'd probably still think it's average
Yeah, I didn't really.
on my end. Was not a big fan.
Just trying to think of something to Google.
Ooh, my Google doesn't work.
I was gonna say, you click that shit like 40 times in a row.
Jesus.
I was
Okay.
about to say, let me click it. And if you would have, it would have let me in, which would have been perfect. Bubble Mountain. What the
Let's
fuck
see
is
if it
this?
exists.
Are you just Googling
Yeah.
random shit that makes no sense?
I mean, it just look at that beautiful pictures.
That
Yeah,
sounds
you-
like a terrible movie that you'd want to watch.
Bubble
Bubble
Mountain.
Mountain.
It's a great drama. A24 made it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the goat tree?
Goat teeth is what I'm saying. Which of course
This
that
is in or not the goat
belongs
tree,
to Trinidad
Mother-
James.
the donkey tree. It's out there in Springfield,
Look
Kentucky.
at my horse. My horse is amazing.
This is
Give
in
it a
Springfield.
lick. Yeah, that looks like a fucking dragon.
It's a donkey.
I don't
It's
see
a donkey's head. You see the mouth and then the cheekbone.
I don't see shit.
Bullshit. Look at that. That's a donkey.
Dude, that's
Look at that, that's a
blurry as fuck.
donkey.
That's a deer.
That's a donkey. That's a donkey.
That's a deer.
That's not a donkey. Jesus. Let me show you this.
What do you mean? They just spin the
Dude,
middle
I even
time.
had the flick silent.
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
not doing it.
that.
I don't have nails.
You don't need nails.
They do. That's how you get the flick sound.
No, it's
you
not.
dummy.
It's just how good the skin is.
Oh my god, you do
All right.
got nice skin over
Heads
this
or
rugged
tails?
shit.
Tails.
Dude, it's heads.
It's neither.
Oh my god, I knew it.
It's the tree. What year is this? What state is this? Salt.
Salt? That's a quarter, brother.
Salt River Bay. So this is from Hawaii.
Oh, nice. Donkey trees and quarters. That's the name of our episode. Like, what are we about to click on?
You'll see if we got comments on our on our these comments that people have left on our YouTube page.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan, movie fan.
I've been
Thanks,
replying back
motherface.
to all.
Nice list, man. It was a shitty list, actually.
It was a good list.
Tell me it wasn't the martial arts list because that was
90
bullshit.
Day Podcast by Crystal Renee commented, subscribe. Thank you, Crystal Renee. And 90 Day Podcast. And then J. Rod said, can't wait to be on the Be on, broski. That's if we let you on, J-Rod. Don't get too cocky.
Yeah, come on now.
Nah,
We've been
you'll be
getting
on.
comments lately, dog. I've been replying back. I feel like y'all never reply back. I always put Brandon at the end of the comment, but I might as well not do that because no one else comments on anything.
Wait, so
So what are we doing? What?
Was there? I don't want to talk about movies or shows.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I'm gonna rewatch Dexter.
I'll say this much. Yeah, you go ahead about your Dexter.
I'm gonna rewatch. I'm reading the books right now. I'm
I
on the
just
second one.
rewatched it a year ago. Like right before we found out the news that it was coming back, I finished it.
Yeah, Rodney's gonna have to get like Showtime or something, and then give us his password so we can watch it. You're gonna have to do that.
yeah, Showtime is one of the ones I don't have.
You,
Showtime and that Peacock, the NBC or CBS,
how do you
whatever.
watch wrestling then?
Huh?
How do you watch wrestling then?
Wrestling?
Yeah.
Are you a wrestling fan?
No.
Me neither.
I hated the WWE. I hated the WWE.
Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Oof, probably the guy with the dark, scary one.
Mankind, Undertaker, you mean?
Maybe.
Dude, I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. He's my. You can't go wrong with Stone
Can't
Cold,
do that
dude.
song any better than that. Yeah, I was like so. When I look back at my favorite wrestlers growing up, I had a top 3, like all time, and it's so like the opposite of how I am with any other sport. I always root for the underdogs. And wrestling, I was like bandwagon as fuck when I look back. Like Hulk Hogan got me into wrestling, and then The Rock and Stone Cold were my favorites. That was my 3 favorite wrestlers.
Oh, yeah,
and that's like
The
the
Rock.
3 most popular wrestlers ever. So like looking like it's so weird how like I started off watching wrestling before like anything, and I was just like top of the line, only the best, and then boom, everything else I'm like underdog.
Hey, Bill Skarsgård said he wants to make it a chapter 3. That was 5 days ago.
Nah, here's the real question: have you? I know you haven't. Jesus Christ, have you seen the episode of It's Always Sunny? Season 13, Mac finds his pride.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't really remember what happened. You gotta tell me a little what happens in it.
That's so funny, bro.
Nah, where he does his dance in front of his dad and all those prisoners. In like the rain.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
isn't even funny. It's fucking.
It's just
It's
cringy.
No.
They went like all out for that scene too.
No, it's fucking like impactful as shit. It makes me want to shed a tear. It's like, wow, dude. This, like, you watch all of It's Always Sunny, and it's just constantly not taking itself seriously. And then, however many episodes in, it's like, let's end the season on this, and you almost want to shed a tear. It's like, it's not only like so well done and great, it's also like, wow, holy God, how good was that?
This is it.
Are we gonna watch it? Can you edit this in?
No, I mean I'm just gonna.
Dude, we totally could though. Let's fucking do it. Fuck it. You can put this at the
It'd
end.
be a
right?
copyright claim.
For what? I mean, it's just like doing the trailers, right?
I know we get a copyright claim every
Yeah,
time. We have a
probably
copyright
would.
claim on our last video.
Yeah, every time Rodney posts, he refuses.
Dude,
to
how
do so.
about It's Always Sunny? How about Mac? The commitment to gain all that weight and then to get in like the best shape possible, dude. He looks amazing.
100%. I found my pride by looking at him in this.
It really gets you with like Danny DeVito's face. Like he looks like he's about to shed a tear.
Oh, dude, this whole scene is fucking sad as fuck. His dad gets up and walks away because he's like discouraged.
And then Danny
disarmed
DeVito's
by it.
got tears in his eyes.
Well, that's the thing. Earlier in the video, they're joking around about gay people doing classic It's Always Sunny. He's like watching like these 2 gay people do like bondage or something, and Danny DeVito's like, I just don't get it. Why do they do that? And then after watching that, Danny DeVito sheds a single tear and he's like, I get it.
Yeah. Always Sunny is.
Oh my God, I get it. Yeah,
I'm ready
that's
for
a
that new season to
magical
come
scene. Magical, dude. Definitely watch that. And this is season 13. There's season 14 as well.
How many seasons are out right now?
This is about to be season 15.
They're making season 15 right now.
And I haven't seen season 14. I wanted to. I didn't watch it live because I don't have cable. I was gonna buy the DVD, but they
It's
left
on Hulu.
off. They left. Yeah, but they've cut out an episode because they felt it was too offensive. It's like D-Day or some shit, which sucks because I don't even want to fucking like. I gotta suck it up and just buy it without it. But in my mind, like it's gonna drive me crazy in my OCD knowing that I don't have.
Is there a show that you think is like super underrated that you love that people really don't understand why you love it?
That was Workaholics for a while for me, but people came around to that as it grew and grew.
I'm trying to think if I could.
It's hard. Think about my favorite shows: Dexter, Lost, Game of Thrones.
There's just too many shows coming out.
Every
right
show
now,
I like,
right, dude. There's
it's not even necessarily like I
can't watch them.
I don't know
popular shows.
if a lot of people didn't like them or not, but Rules of Engagement, I don't ever hear anybody talk about it.
Yeah.
No.
David Spade and Patrick Warburton.
Nah, I remember that shit coming on all the
Dude,
time.
that
Like
show
when
is
my cable went
funny.
out, that was always one that I'd watch.
Never seen it.
Really?
It's funny.
Damn, I'm trying to think.
I mean, like Stranger Things, but that's super popular.
Yeah, New Girl was popular.
I heard that's really good.
New Girl's amazing. I've seen it all the way through. Like
Jamie got me into that. That show, dude, Schmidt. Oh
He's
my
amazing.
God,
He's
dude.
perfection.
You seen The Office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not all of it.
The
Y'all
Office
watch
is
Schitt's
great.
Creek?
Yeah.
That shit's funny as hell too.
It's pretty
I haven't
funny.
seen it.
Yeah.
Everybody watches How I Met Your Mother.
Dude, that was really good whenever it like was on, and I remember
fucked with
running
it
through a
lot.
bunch of it. Now they're making How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Father, you mean?
How I Met Your Father.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Are they
again?
really?
Yeah,
they
they're
are.
making a How I Met Your Father.
See, I don't know how to explain it. To me, a sitcom technically could be It's Always Sunny. It could be
It's always Sunny is a sitcom.
yeah, so is Workaholics. But when I think of sitcom, I think of like stuff that comes on like local channels with laugh tracks.
Yeah,
Those
it's
kind
like,
of shows. There's only 3 shows that I love that are in that vein, and that's that 70s Show, How I Met Your Mother, and New Girl. Everything else, I could really give a shit less.
Dude, I
about.
love King of Queens.
See, I never
I
got
couldn't get
into
into
it.
that.
Really? Dude,
No,
King of Queens
I
is
know
great.
a lot of people love it, and I'm not even gonna say like I wouldn't enjoy it if
Kevin
I watched it
James
through.
is-
But I caught episode after episode at random when I was younger, and I just could never do it.
Oh man, yeah, that's probably the one that I would go with. Kevin James is amazing.
Yeah, but there's not anything that's like holy shit. How does nobody watch this show? One right now though, Kingdom. I try to get people to watch it.
We're talking about the zombie
I try
show.
to get you to watch that 1,000,000 times.
Yeah,
I know
man.
you'd love
Dude,
it.
it's
but
fucking good, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've only tried to tell you this for like a year and a half.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you won't watch it. Tyler watched it, and he says he doesn't remember, but he's like, I can't get into this.
I watched like the first 2 episodes.
I
and
think it was like
I was just real
too
late at night, and
Chinese
I was
for him.
just. Was it? Is it like Chinese?
It's in subtitles.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I don't mind that shit at all.
No, dude, you'd love it. I'm telling you, it's like what The Walking Dead strives to be,
Ugh.
type of shit. Like, yeah.
Walking Dead, man.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like going from that to that, and just like it.
Look at that place. It's a house. I don't know.
Well, that's what I know. That's what he did when he started getting fat. He also made sure he worked out while he was getting fat, so he could tack on some muscle with it.
Smart.
And then when he came down, he cut it. But I mean, it wasn't like he went from fat to shredded. He like just kind of got skinny, but he had a little muscle on him. And then he just came back.
Dude,
that
getting
next
Danny
season.
DeVito in the show is just iconic.
Such a good idea. There it is.
The blow up doll.
Yeah, Dennis. That shit's so fucking funny. He's
He's like, why is his mouth open?
That's like the first. He takes his shirt off, and he's just like, "So what do you think? What do we think we should do with this?" And they're just like, "Do it for what?" He's like, "I'm doing like the whole without a shirt rip thing."
Oh,
like
that.
I don't. He's like, "I don't know." It's like, well, then why did I do this then? Like, we don't know why you did it. He's like, well, fuck.
Dude, that one scene where they're, or that one episode where Dee's trying to become like a YouTube influencer or Instagram influencer, talking, and they're going through that heat wave,
Mm-hmm.
and they go to the gas station, and Charlie's like, let's just ride the bus. And Dee's like, you know how much pollution a bus puts off? And Charlie's like, I don't know, 3. She's like, 3 what? And he goes, I don't know, pollutions. I was like, dude, Charlie.
You were talking about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, dude, Charlie cracks me the fuck up.
Oh, he's great.
Well, I guess we'll end it here.
It's only fitting. We're an hour in. We tried to make a long one for your farewell.
For my farewell Monday Mayhem for now. It's going to be 5 weeks. It's going to be
You going out of town vacation?
Yeah. Going to the Bahamas for a month and a half.
I don't blame you.
Rodney's over here stalking somebody on Google.
No, I just seen.
He's got like that overhead shit.
Sharon Tate's house.
And he's zooming it.
Why?
Zooming it.
I don't know. It's just a random
thought.
Yeah, because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I watched it recently, and it looks nothing like.
It's still horrible to you.
Huh? What? Once Upon a Time? Why does it exist? That's the question.
That's another thing. All right, let's end it on that.
Yeah.
Depresses everybody.
Follow us on Instagram and Spotify at the official box office banter, Facebook box office banner.
Knocking that everywhere. Nah, I'm not to interrupt. He fucking hit the fucking thing.
Camera.
It actually kind of went back to normal.
Facebook box office banner movies and box office banner. Join their groups. And YouTube box office banner. Subscribe there. Every video we make goes up on that YouTube page. So check us out and enjoy all of our old past videos as well.